How goes it, guys? There we are back, and I'm going to talk about Elden Ring. Now, I beat the game yesterday, and by beat, I mean I beat every main boss except for Mog. I'm still going to fight him. Hopefully, I'll make a video on it. But for me, I went with the intelligence build, not magic, of course. I want to use a sword. So I used the Dark Moon Great Sword, which was really fun for me to use. I enjoyed using it. But the only thing is, I went with a charged heavy build for some reason. So I liked he hits like charge heavy people, and then I poise them, and then I can do more damage with my charged heavy. And against the final two bosses that I fought, it did not work out. Now, of course, I did beat the fire giant as well, but there's nothing to talk about there. This GIF can just describe what happened to me most of the time, thanks to the lock-on mechanisms that From Software have developed, especially with the bigger people. And I know most people are going to say, "Oh yeah, no, it's you're supposed to not lock on with the big targets." The thing is, I used the Moonblade. My best attack was a lock-on attack, the one where he sheaves and then what? That's what I mostly used before I changed to the Dark Moon, of course. But yeah, nothing to say about that. I used the Frenzy Flame to set alight the little crater thing, so most people know the ending there. But all in all, I really enjoyed the game. Melania was the person I beat before I beat Radagon, of course. I beat the other boss, but Godric was meh. Malekith, what did he do? Oh yeah, he was in the air most of the time, which made it really hard to hit him, but I beat him in like 3 tries, so he wasn't that guy for me. But yeah, Melania, what can I say about her? You know, I'm gonna put up something on the screen here that just described me every time she did her flurry. It's just me running away, screaming in terror. Now, I don't know what they thought about giving the character with the fastest attack in the game. Well, not probably the fastest, but it felt like the fastest at the time. And repeated attacks, health regen upon a hit. I don't know why they thought that would be funny, but it was not. It was terrible. I cried. No, I didn't cry really, but it felt like I was about to burst into tears each time I do the walk of shame. Now, I refer to the walk of shame as the little bit you walk from the site of grace to the boss room, before you enter, and then you have to do your entire ritual, because of course I used buffs and incantations and stuff like that, to maximize my damage. Now, I did not use a summon, which was a grave mistake on my side, because it made my life so much more miserable. I don't understand, bro. I'm never beating this game without a summons again. It was sadness. All around sadness. That's all I can describe it as. It was literal sadness. Even afterwards, after I beat her, I was still sad and pissed over the game. I don't know why that feeling was still stuck there even after I beat one of the hardest bosses in the base game. But yeah, I just got absolutely humbled by that woman. I'm not even gonna joke. That bitch, I'm sorry, this woman, literally each and every time I get her close to death, she decides in a rot stage to either do her flurry, which is an upgraded version of a normal flurry, or she decides to do a thing where she sends shadow clones to attack me. She literally did shadow clone jutsu to attack me, and I didn't know how to dodge this thing, to be honest. She did it a couple of times, but I still couldn't dodge it. I was lucky in my last try that she didn't do it. But yeah, I finally beat her by just breaking her poison the last stage and just kept hammering her with those charged heavies, because that was my main weapon. And I got her in the end. I was really happy. Like I said, still sad, and I just went to sleep afterwards. I didn't even process what happened. The next day, which was yesterday, I decided to go against Radagon and the Elden Beast, which was, as one would describe, very much fun. I don't know if you know this, but Radagon has this really funny thing. I'm going to put someone else's clip from Reddit. Sorry, I don't know his name. Let me try, and I'm probably going to insert it here, hopefully. If I don't, I'm really sorry, dude. I'm a small channel. It doesn't mean anything. But he has this really fun thing, as you can see on the screen, where he can parry magic attacks, and then he proceeds to pound your ass into the ground. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of vigor. I got one-shotted if I got grabbed by that thing, so that was really scary. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about this guy. Once you get him past health, this guy just keeps fucking hammering. He doesn't stop. He's got this one really cool move that I really admire, where he proceeds to slam the ground once, and then he does a delayed underneath swing. Fuck. He does a delayed underneath swing, and then it's not the swing that hits you, it's the thing that comes out of the ground that hits you. It's like a little sparkly gold things, like he's a little gold playing with glitter. But I dodged the initial swing and then that thing hits me. That was really annoying. As well as he's got this 3 ground pound sequel that he does. He pounds the ground, delayed, and then pounds the ground again. But the cool thing about that thing is, if you jump, it hits you, and if you dodge, it hits you, but only with the second time, because it as he pounds the ground, it does damage, and then there's a like split second after that where it comes up, and that also does damage. So I always got hit by that, but that was very annoying. After I got used to the guy and I like got past him, more confidently, more regularly going to the Elden Beast, I felt a bit of confidence, of course. And then with the Elden Beast, I got him in my fifth or fourth try getting to him. I got him to a slither of health, basically one charged heavy away from death. And he decided to do the most bullshit thing I've ever seen in my life. Now, I know these moves are like singular moves that he can do, but that he can combo them, that's the most annoying part. So, first off, of course, he cast the spell thing where you have those little gold tracking missiles that follow you around and do damage to you, which you have to dodge through and stuff. And then, right after that, he decided to do the thing where he shoots little gold spikes out of the air that follows you as you run. So you must continuously run because if you dodge, it hits you. And then he went up into the air while those two spells were still active and cast his 3-layered circle. The 3 layers that keep hitting you in, and then your character doesn't want to stand up. If you jump one miss, you're just fucked basically, and then it one-shots me. Yeah, that was my experience with that guy. I finally beat him. Of course, that was very happiness. I beat Elden Ring. I was very happy about that. Got his sword, everything. All in all, to be honest, I'm probably gonna say Elden Ring is the most favorite, like my favorite game that I've ever played. To be honest, it was my first Souls game. Technically, I did play Bloodborne, but I didn't finish it. I don't know. I just liked the open world sense of the game. Every nook, cranny. Even now, as I'm playing the game after I've beat it, I still discover things that I've never discovered through my 2 times playing the game. The first time I didn't beat it because it was like pirated version. I was over the game. Second time I really enjoyed it. Now beat it, and it was fun. All in all, fun. I really enjoyed it. My favorite boss, believe it or not, was Melania. I really enjoyed playing against her for some reason. Even though it broke my soul to go up against that woman, I really, really enjoyed it out of the bottom of my heart. I will probably not fight her alone again. I'm gonna use a summon this time. Don't scrutinize me, bro. It's how it's gonna go. I'm gonna use the summon this time, and I'm gonna play the game as it's intended to play, fucking her up with bleed builds. I switched my build over from intelligence to more strength and dexterity based. I'm using the gargoyle twin blades now. I got 2 of them, and I'm basically making a bleed build with that because I want to continue in the game, but also the struggle of intelligence build is done. Now, I know intelligence build you get like the Comet Azure. I have it, I just didn't use it. You have other things as well that you can use. I decided to use the sword, of course. It's my own choice. But I'm a bit over that. I want to do something that does a lot of damage and also poisons people fast and stuff like that. So I went with twin gargoyle blades, 1 in each hand, of course. So that's my experience so far. Like I said, really enjoyed the game. 10 out of 10. I know why it's game of the year. I am looking forward to the DLC, but I'm probably going to wait till I have money, or it comes on special before I buy it, just to experience that as well, because it looks really hard. I heard they nerfed the first bosses of the DLC though, so I'm pretty sad about that. But yeah, can't wait to play the game again. I'm probably going to continue playing the game on New Game Plus now and stuff like that, grinding out runes, just leveling up my character. I feel like that's the only way I can go, bro. I just want to enjoy the game like that a bit further. But in any case, that's all I'm gonna have to say. If you guys end up enjoying me talking about Elden Ring and just getting my ass whooped mostly through the game, I don't understand. This game has given me the most pain, mental strain, all these things combined out of any game I've ever played, but it's my favorite. I don't understand what FromSoft is doing. I complained so much during the game, but afterwards it's just bliss, and you look back in the entire game and just realize how good it was. I don't think anything in the near future is gonna match the atmosphere that Elden Ring gives you, of course. I don't know about the DLC, but we'll see about that. But yeah, that's all I have to say. If you guys end up enjoying, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, share, notify yourself, and my brilliant content by clicking the notification bell. Hopefully you guys just enjoy, because that is the most important part. Spreading that with the virus, of course. And hopefully, I'll just see you guys in the next one. Cheers.